Hi, welcome. I'm Dave Stiegel. I'm one of the shareholders at Lawton and Cates, and today we're going to talk about how to get your accident-related medical bills taken care of in the appropriate way. As always, before we get started, if you wish to learn more about me or our law firm or the services that we offer, you can visit our website using the link below. If something I say sparks a question, you want to talk to me more directly, you can contact me either through this website by leaving a comment or subscribing or pushing a like button, or you could contact me directly as well by email, or the old fashioned way, you can simply give me a phone call. All my contact information is below. So, my question today, or this topic today, comes from every client meeting I've had on an injury case. The question of what do I do with my medical bills always comes up because medical bills are a requirement of medical care. So the care that you receive after an accident costs money, has price tags attached to it, and the way to figure out how to pay for it isn't always really straightforward. So here's the basics that you should know. Okay, Wisconsin is a fault based system, which means that the negligent driver will ultimately be responsible for his or her damages, the injuries that they caused. So, in a car accident example or motorcycle example, if I'm negligent and rear end you, I will ultimately be responsible for paying your medical bills. The key word in there is ultimately. A lot of people believe mistakenly that the at fault driver's insurance company is going to call you on the phone one day and sweep in, just like the commercials, snap their fingers, and pay your medical bills. Nothing could be farther from the truth. The way the system works, the reality is the at fault driver's insurance company doesn't have to pay anything towards your medical expenses unless there's a settlement, you reach an agreement with them, and that agreement calls for them to pay you money for your bills, or there's a trial and they're ordered at a verdict to pay for your bills. Getting to either one can take months, if not years. Certainly, getting to a civil jury trial is going to take you a while, well over a year, certainly. And even to reach an agreement with the insurance company can take months. So your goal immediately following an accident should be to get better, should be to get the treatment that you need. And the at-fault company, the at-fault driver's insurance company isn't going to call you and sweep in and start paying your bills immediately. Okay? So here's what you should know so you can stay focused on getting better and not spending your time and resources arguing with the insurance companies or talking to them needlessly on the phone. Okay, so here's my recommendations on how to deal with your bills. First, review your automobile insurance coverage. You may have what's called medical payments coverage. Medical payments coverage must be offered in Wisconsin, but it can be rejected. It's not mandatory. The minimum amount is $1,000, and oftentimes the maximum amount is $10,000. So if you have this provision as part of your automobile insurance policy, it works like this. Your automobile insurance policy carrier, whatever it is, Allstate, Geico, any insurance company that you have, if you're injured in a car accident, they'll pay up to their limit for medical expenses. So if you have a $10,000 limit, your automobile insurance company will be responsible for the first $10,000 of your care. Okay? So if you get hurt, or a family member or a loved one had just got hurt, and you, by some miracle, just in time clicked on this video, tell that person to call their automobile insurance carrier, report the accident, and ask to speak to the medical payments adjuster to get that process started. Okay? The second recommendation is you should send all bills to your health insurer. Okay? Your health insurer will pay for your medical treatment, even if it's related to an accident. They'll probably ask you, hey, were you injured in an accident? That flags their system to be on the lookout. They're on the lookout for the same thing that you're on the lookout for, and they want the same thing that you want, which is to ultimately get paid back by the at-fault driver's insurance company. Okay? But you should send your bills to your health insurer right away so you can continue to receive treatment. Especially if you need surgeries, the medical providers aren't going to treat you or give you a surgery most likely unless they know you have health insurance. So you want to start there. The way health insurance and your MedPay coordinate care for you is the medical payments provision. typically pays first. So they'd pay the first $10,000 in my example, and then any bills after that would get shifted to your health insurance. Okay? So it does seem unfair. As part of this process, you are required to pay any copays or deductibles as part of your health insurance, but you get to include those as a claim at the end of it. So once you're healed up, and not before you're healed up, you know the full extent of your injuries, could you set about trying to settle your claim with the insurance company? But you want to be careful. If you try to settle the claim directly with the insurance company by yourself, you need to make absolutely sure that you understand 100% all the legal consequences that will flow from your agreement. Okay? So let's recap. To get your bills paid after an accident, review your automobile insurance policy to see if you have medical payments coverage. If you do, start there, call them and ask for the MedPay adjuster. If you don't have medical payments coverage, or even if you do, you want to make your second phone call to your health insurance agent. Notify that person about the accident and your treatment, give them the information you need, and give your health insurance information to the medical providers that are caring for you. Do not give them the at-fault driver's insurance company's information. They won't pay your bills. The providers then those bills will go unpaid, and they may put them into collections. That you don't want, that's for sure. Navigating medical bills can be tricky business. If you have questions or concerns, I urge you to contact me directly so we can talk in private. Asking questions about your medical bills isn't something you want to do in public. So I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that helps a little bit. If you have more questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me using any of the contact information below. Again, I'm Dave from Lawton & Cates. I thank you for your time.